What's up, Scorpio? This your girl Queen J, and what they saying tarot coming to give you a quick little check-in to see what you got going on, man. Thanks for being on my channel. This is the channel where we grow together. By the way, my name is Queen J, and nice to meet you, man. I don't know, before I came into y'all reading, I heard don't wake me because I'm dreaming. So I don't know. Maybe you might be realizing that you be in more than one place at one time. So it's like, okay, you could physically be sleeping in a sleep state and you traveling. So maybe you could be astral traveling. Or maybe you in a state that's like, okay, I'd rather be in this place because I don't want to leave whatever person, whatever place, whatever thing I'm doing at the time. Or um, maybe you in disbelief. You get what I'm saying? It's like maybe you in a place in time in your life where it's like I feel like I'm dreaming. Don't wake me. So maybe you happy with where you at right now and you don't want it to stop. Like, uh maybe so I just feel like maybe somebody can't believe what's happening. It's like don't wake me, I'm dreaming, but I feel like you learning that you have this ability to be able to physically be conscious, moving around, but you still communicating with people in other places. They say no matter how close or how far, uh, and you could actually be still, in the regular world communicating with people and stuff like that too. So maybe you getting better with telepathic communication, astral traveling. Um, They say you can tell when either this person can tell when you going through something, or you can tell when this person going through something, or you could feel this energy like when it's coming or going. So you could tell when like when it's emotional phases that come. So maybe people who lost people, and like as the holiday seasons come, it's like emotions kind of fluctuate. Um, because maybe you're no longer with someone in a place or doing something. That's the rebirth, because it's like we constantly uh die and renew ourselves, rebirth. We have the death rebirth so many times before we actually physically the soul goes part and the flesh basically goes to the ashes. You get what I'm saying? So most people not realizing it's like it's just transitioning into a new vessel, but it's like it's not gonna appear the same way as it did to us in this lifetime, person, place, or thing. So it's like you going into a place and it's like you think it's different, but okay, once you get in and you learn the ropes, the course and how things go, it's like you start to be able to compare and contrast, like being able to notice issues a lot sooner before it gets to a point where it's out of your control. So maybe it's you recognizing things before it get out of hand, before it get past that point, and that's how you should be with a lot of things. It's like, okay, don't let it get to the point where nah, it done got too bad, so you can't do nothing about it, or yeah, too much good ain't good for you either. Like it ain't never all this too much good. It's like I'm satisfied with where I'm at. I'm cool with that. Everybody has room for growth, but I'm satisfied when it's time for me to bump it up a notch. Me and God to be on the same page. We'll know how we supposed to be moving and what we supposed to be doing. So maybe somebody feel like they don't have access to you. Or maybe you might be getting a phone call from somebody in jail. Somebody just say, "Who is this?" So maybe you might get a phone call or a message. They say if it's not a phone call from jail, you might find out like somebody. You might find out through somebody else, or maybe you might find out from somebody that somebody got locked up. All right, word of mouth. So maybe somebody or maybe somebody told on somebody to be free, and somebody else ended up going to jail. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's a red eye. I feel like maybe somebody told on somebody to get a lesser sentence. So I don't know. I feel like if it's not because I strongly feel like it's a person that's out here informant. So maybe somebody might be an informant or informing someone. So maybe somebody might be in jail and somebody could be informing them like about a child. So I don't know. Maybe somebody could have a child with somebody and this person locked up, and somebody could either receive something from this person from jail, or somebody could send this person something. I feel like somebody is being gifted, so maybe somebody ain't had access to somebody, and maybe somebody being gifted another opportunity to be able to cross paths with this person. So maybe this person don't have access to somebody gifts because maybe it's a privilege to be around this person. It's like, so maybe people don't have access to you. But maybe this might be somebody that work for you, like maybe somebody that keep their eyes on the door, like tell you what moves be going on. So if this ain't a person that's going back informative, somebody telling somebody something. So maybe somebody might be watching, and you might have your ancestors coming back and they telling you what's going on. It's like, okay, this person about to try to come back, keep that door locked. You know what I'm saying? That's why ain't no keys here. Um, don't go back reopening no lock, trying to reopen no locked doors. So, can't nobody close no door that God has opened, and nobody can't open no door that God has shut. So, I feel like it's something here that belongs to you and only for you. So, I feel like people already got their eyes on you. That's why I said it's gonna be people, that ain't had access to you. They said, uh between 2 to 9 months, 2 to 9 weeks, 2 to 9 years. Uh, they said it could have happened between February and September. I don't know. Maybe somebody's birthday is between on either on the 17th, or it's between the first and the seventh month. Somebody's birthday could be December, so maybe somebody's birthday is between the first 7 months, and somebody's birthday is in December. Um, I feel like somebody had to make a decision. It's like it's either you gon' yeah, walk there, walk, walk there, walk there, walk there, walk. So okay, it's like if you gonna be over here, you ain't gonna be able to straddle the fence. So I feel like maybe it's gonna some changes gonna have to be made. So maybe somebody was trying to get somebody white dress dirty. You get what I'm saying? And they realized you was gifted. It's like they knew exactly who you was, and it's like if your ancestors couldn't lock them out before you did, they was gonna make a way where you didn't have no choice but you to lock them out, like not have no access to you. It was a burden anyway. I feel like a foundation was trying to be built, but it was more like a prison. So it's like even though you was trying to build a foundation, it would put you in a mental prison, a physical prison, or it would have put you in a actual prison. Because it's like sometimes people can't handle your gifts. On top of the fact that you pure too, some changes gonna have to be made around here. It's like maybe it was a message of concern. It's like you had to up the security around this motherfucker because it's like change ain't got no time frame on it. It's like okay, I feel like it need to happen right now. That's how change come through. Like listen, I feel like some changes need to be made around here. Okay, I feel like it need to happen right now. It's happening. So maybe it just come in as a shock, like maybe it came in so they said so swift, so fast, and so maybe time you got the words from off the paper to your brain, it was already a shock. You couldn't even let it come out your mouth. I don't know if you were inside reader or outside reader. Maybe the time you got the words off the paper with your eyes and it went to your mind, it's like it's a shock to my spirit. Okay, so maybe I don't know, maybe somebody might. I feel like it's a change in location, person, place, or thing. So maybe you stop going certain places. Maybe you stop dealing with certain people. Maybe you just moved on. You get what I'm saying? So maybe you moved on and you get a message of concern. Uh, Maybe it might come to your house. Maybe it was a shock. So maybe somebody might come to your house. Maybe you might receive something to your house, or a person may come to your house. It's like I feel like maybe somebody could be having thoughts about when you used to come to their house. Maybe it was a change. Since you stopped coming to this person's house, so maybe the spirit told you like, okay, well, if we not giving you no access to this person can't have no access to you either. So I feel like the doors was locked on both sides. It ain't no I changed my fucking mind type shit. So maybe you realizing that now, it's like okay, what type of foundation did you build once the access was restricted? What type of foundation was you building before it started? You get what I'm saying? Like, because sometimes you can look at situations like that too. Like, okay, I was trying to do this, but it wasn't nothing happening in this point. So, okay, once the access was denied and we had restrictions, this person couldn't come on my side. I couldn't go on this person's side. But it's like it's a shock to me that all these changes that happen. So maybe you might hear something about somebody's foundation. And once you hear it, it's like, okay, at one point in time, this person they couldn't have access to you because they wanted to have their hand out. They like gifts and all this stuff, so they like material shit. So maybe it's about either you like material things or they like material things. So maybe people who couldn't have access to people because it's like okay, maybe people winding down you with gifts, so maybe you winding down people with gifts. Maybe people want access to you because you independent, you got your own. You get what I'm saying? And it's like okay, well I'm sure if they capable to do all this by themselves, I'm sure they able to give me some. You get what I'm saying? So maybe you realize that certain people come with their hands out for specific reasons. It's like, okay, some don't need access because they ain't no telling what the fuck they gonna do with them damn hands, okay? You already see they ain't afraid to be locked out or locked up. So maybe people realize, okay, I'm a little fragile. Like, you gotta be gentle with me because it takes time to tie a bow and do the goddamn paper wrapping too. So it's like, okay, to be able to take it off and still have something that's inside of it, it's like, okay, well, you know how to dress it up and undress it. So maybe somebody thinking about how you put it together, like you know how to put it on. Yeah, put it on somebody. So maybe you put it on somebody. Maybe at the time this person ain't know what they was getting themselves into, but it's like okay, now they realize certain well. So maybe they had specific expectations. You know what I'm saying? Cool. So maybe it been some type of judgment, or maybe somebody got a divorce, or I don't know. Maybe somebody concerned. Like if they send you a message like, "Are you willing to work on it?" So maybe you put a lot of toilet labor in the situation. Yeah, prosperity lies ahead. Your hard work is paying off. So maybe don't let your past hold you back. So, if you don't feel like that's what you're supposed to be doing, don't do it. You will know whether you're supposed to or not supposed to, because it's like, okay, at one point in time, this person ain't wanting access to you, or vice versa. You ain't wanting access to this person. So, somebody only wanted somebody for their gifts and because they was independent. So it's like, okay, if this person didn't have access to you, it was a change because they was looking at it with immature eyes. You were that person. Now they realize that you, yeah, I love her because she got her own. So I don't know. Now this person having thoughts about you now. So physically, mentally, and emotionally, it's like now they having to go through that phase. Okay, is this really what I supposed to be doing? Because it's like, don't let your pride get in the way. So don't let your pride get in the way. If you know you ain't supposed to be dealing with a person, let it be. Don't be trying to go back recycling motherfuckers and shit. So hopefully if you like the video, please like the video. If you get subscribed to the channel, please do. If you have any comments, drop them. I'm out, y'all.